right, set the oven to 200 for 36 minutes, and oh, hi, what's this going on? Oh, hi, mate. Do you know where my Wooloo is? I can't seem to find her anywhere. Your Wooloo? No, I haven't seen her. Sorry. I hope she turns up though. You know, maybe did you check the field out back? No, I can't. No? Oh, yeah, go and check that one. I've been looking for her all day. I don't know where she's gone off to. I don't know. Well, if you see her, let me know, please.
If you know me, you know I love food. In fact, you could say that my Twitch streams are 90% just food talk because that's what I love to talk about. I'm very passionate about it. I love cooking. I love eating. I'm sure most of you guys do. And it's something that I am very passionate about in general. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a tier list of all of the edible Pokemon. Now, this was created by Dex in our Subnoodle Discord. So get yourself in the Subnoodle Discord if you'd like to join. You can check out the membership options on the channel. Hit that join button on the channel. You can check out the membership options, become a Subnoodle today, and join the Subnoodle Discord. But we're gonna dive into this. And if you guys like these kind of like weird tier lists where we do things like this, like we can do more weird tier lists. You know what? If we hit like 1,200 likes on this, we'll do another weird tier list. I don't know what it'll be. If you have any suggestions for a weird tier list, like, oh, you know, this is an edible Pokemon tier list. You know, what can we do next? If you have a suggestion, go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. I'm sure you have some fantastic ideas. But let's dive into this. All right, so first off, now we had the intro that was heavily centered around the Wooloo, so. First off, Wooloo is a little lamb. Little Bo Peep and its little lamb. And if I know anything about lamb, is that lamb is absolutely delicious. Seriously. Lamb chops. You got yourself some lamb burgers, minted lamb burgers. You've had lamb curry. Oh my god, I love making a slow-cooked lamb curry. And I'm not even kidding. I do that on the regular. It's probably one of my favorite meals to make in the entire world. So immediately, Wooloo is in the top tier. It has to be. It just has to be. And then let's go back to Psyduck. Now, I haven't eaten duck too much, and looking at Psyduck, I'm thinking, would this Psyduck taste good? It's duck with the power of psychic abilities, right? So imagine you go to the Chinese and you get some duck pancakes and they start flying around and hitting you in the forehead. I would say, yeah, it's a treat for the taste buds. I feel like the psychic potential would add a lot more flavor. It's like salt. It's like MSG. You know, you sprinkle a little bit of psychic power on it and it makes it a lot more tasty. Let's see, Slowpoke. What exactly is a Slowpoke based on? For some reason, my mind is blanking right now. But anyway, Slowpoke looks like it would be a very fatty mon. Kind of reminds me, it looks like it would have the same kind of meat consistency as like pork belly or something like that. And I really like pork belly, but it really depends how you cook it. It looks like it has a lot of flubber on it. So I'll put Slowpoke in the mid tier. Now, Cloyster, I've never had oysters before. Never. But I would love to try it. They seem quite slimy, though. I don't know. I'm the kind of person, I am not picky. I will try anything. I used to be really picky. I've evolved past that now. I have ascended to my true form. And now I am a Super Saiyan foodie boy. Now, I have never tried an oyster. I really want to. But since I haven't, I'll put it in the one bite. It's not like a one punch. You know, it's not like One Punch Man where one bite, you know, one bite, you annihilate the entire plate. But I think one bite would be pretty good enough for me. It seems like it has like a slimy consistency, so I don't know if I'd be a huge fan of that. Execute. Execute are seeds. Execute are not eggs. I want to make this abundantly clear. We are not rating this based on egg potential. We're rating this based on seed potential. And seed potential is much lower in the taste range than egg potential. Egg potential is so much higher in the taste range. So I'm going to put Execute down in one bite because, you know what, I'd eat some seeds. I'm sure I haven't really had many seeds before, but they seem like they'd be okay as like a little snack, but I don't think I'd be, you know, super into it. Crab? Ooh. I am not bougie. I have not had crab a lot. In fact, I need to try more seafood. I've been trying to try more seafood recently, but crab has not graced my palate yet. So I don't know where to put this. However, he has a very big claw. And if I know anything about Mr. Krabs, it's that big, meaty claws have a lot of potential in them. So I would say I'm going to put it in the mid for now. Maybe we could potentially change this after I've sampled more delectable substances in the future. And then we have Chansey. Ooh. Chansey is basically a massive egg. You know what Chansey reminds me of? Humpty Dumpty. Chansey reminds me of Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Basically, what I'm saying here is if you crack open a Chansey, you are unleashing what is amazing potential, potentially. Now, you have to keep in mind, it's potentially. So it potentially has potential. So we don't really know if it does, but egg does have a higher flavor taste profile than seeds do. So we're gonna put it above execute. I don't know if this one egg, I don't know what's in this one egg. Actually, that's a good question. What is in Chansey's one egg? Is it like a baby Chansey? Did they steal it from like another Pokemon's like den or something? Like, what is going on with that? Is it a Chansey egg or what? Is a Chansey born with a Chansey egg in its little sack? Wait, this is so weird. But I do love eggs. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade it. Tauros meat. I've never eaten bull before, but I do know there are some places in the world that eat bullcock, which is ridiculous. But you know what? Sure, I'd try it. I'd probably put it in mid. I don't know. I'd see a Tauros being like quite. It's a bull, right? It's not a cow. It's not a delicious beef steak. Or is it? Does that count? I don't know. I feel like it would be quite tough meat, though. So I'm gonna put it in mid for now. We could potentially upgrade this, though. Potentially upgrade that. I'm kind of thinking about with like the right seasoning, the right cooking. Maybe some peppercorn sauce. Oh, some peppercorn sauce would be nice. Could potentially upgrade that. Now, Magikarp. We do know a lot about eating Magikarp. From the anime, it is said that Magikarp is nothing but bone and gristle and tastes absolutely disgusting. So I'm not touching this with a 12-foot fork. Now, realistically, I would try it. I would try pretty much everything, actually. I definitely would. But according to the anime, we shouldn't try it, apparently. Next up, we got bay leaf here. Now, bay leaf would go delicious in a salad, and I have to say, I have been really into salads recently. Seriously, I've been making salads with a whole bunch of different seasoning. I've been making tuna salads, ham salads, chicken salads, avocado and bacon salads. That was a really good one, actually. Seriously, if you haven't had an avocado and bacon salad with like some good seasoning, a little bit of spicy peri sauce, oh my God, you are missing out. It was an absolute treat for the taste buds. But by itself, I mean, it's fun. It's mid, right? Like, if it's lettuce, it's a leaf. If it's spinach, it's a leaf. Like, spinach and lettuce are great, but they're just leaves. It needs so many other things to elevate it. It really does. It's another Mareep. Now, I think that this would actually go above the Wooloo, because hear me out here. It's another little Bo Peep. It's another little lamb, right? Which means that it cooks the same way that Wooloo does, and you can make the same things with it. Lamb is the best meat, right? But in addition to that, it also gives you a little bit of spice, right? It gives you a little bit of shock. Imagine biting in to some lamb curry and getting a little bit of a, you know, like a little bit of a zzz. I feel like that would really elevate the palate. You know, it'd be interesting to try out. I'm gonna put it above Wooloo for now. Frog. I have never had frog's legs before. I'm gonna have to fly to France and make that a special occasion just so I can do that. I really am, because Politoed, frogs, I mean, I've got to try it, right? I mean, I'm going to put it as one bite might be more than enough, because I don't feel like I'll be a huge fan of it. But at the same time, I really want to try that. Politoed frogs like Politoed legs? I would definitely give that a go. Now, I'm pretty sure Sunkern is just a seed, but it's like a single seed. So I guess it's like, it's below execute, because then you got like more seeds with execute. And why would you want less? Seriously, when I'm eating, I want to eat as much as humanly possible, right? Why would I want less? I don't want less. Quillfish? No. I've heard about this blowfish creature where it has like one tiny little bit on its body that you're allowed to eat that has to be prepared by like professional chefs. And if you eat the wrong bit, then you die. I'm pretty sure Simpsons did it. But no, I don't want to, listen, I don't want to die. As much as I love food, I'm not willing to die for a bite of blowfish, okay? It's just not worth it to me. So Quillfish, I'm gonna put you down there, bud. Octopus, now I've had octopus before. Now octopus is, I guess it may depend like on how it's cooked. I don't dislike octopus, but I don't really like it either. It's pretty mid. It's quite like rubbery and chewy. Squid is, it's okay, right? It's like squid, it's fine. It's mid. You know, don't go out of your way. Don't pay that much for it. Miltank immediately at the top. Now, I actually prefer lamb to beef, so I gotta put Miltank below the Wooloo, but at the same time, like, where are you going wrong with the steak? Well, I mean, if you cook it well done, you've obviously done something horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. A well-seasoned, well-cooked steak, can't go wrong with that. Beef. Beef in general is just fantastic. Burgers. Burgers! Like, come on, man. You can't go wrong with that. You really can't. And then we have celebi. Now, celebi is a green onion. Now, I don't know what you know about green onions, but let me tell you, green onions are fantastic, and they're incredibly underrated. Green onions need a lot more love. They are the unsung hero of so many dishes. So many, like, stir fries, even like a fried rice, like green onions on top just really elevate it. Give it that nice crunch factor, some freshness. An absolute treat for the taste buds, I would say. And then we have chicken. I can't put chicken low, man. I can't put chicken low. I will say, I'm making this statement right now. Chicken thighs are better than chicken breast. All right? The dark meat, that nice, juicy, delicious, tender, incredible dark meat of a chicken thigh, so much better than a chicken breast, okay? If you agree with me, you gotta let me know, okay? I'm putting that out there. Also, drumsticks are amazing. Chicken drumsticks, oh my god, yes please. And then we have sea dots. So sea dots and acorn. Wait a minute. Is an acorn a nut? Acorn. Is an acorn a nut or a seed? Hold on a second. Is the nut of the oaks. Wait a minute. Why is it called sea dot if it's a nut? Why is it not called nut dot? I'm being lied to right now, but I mean, seeds and nuts, I've never eaten an acorn before, so I have no idea, but I mean, I've been generally getting into snacking on nuts more recently because I love nuts. Nuts are delicious, but I'm actually kind of annoyed that I'm being lied to by this name right now, so I'm gonna have to put you a little bit lower than I originally expected to put you. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, Breloom is a mushroom creature, and I love mushrooms now. Seriously, mushrooms are fantastic. Like, as more time goes on, I'm loving mushrooms more and more and more and more. And I believe that Breloom, it would be like a tough mushroom, but once you cook it down, once you get those juices flowing, it would be an absolute treat. Yes, please. Sharpedo. I've never eaten shark before. What would a shark even taste like? Would it be fatty? Would it be like lean meat? Would it be... How would you cook it? Has anyone out there sampled shark before? I don't know. I'd give it a go, but maybe one bite would be more than enough. And then we have Grumpig. Pigs. Bacon. Pork belly. Pork chops. Chorizo. Oh my god, there's so many amazing things that come from pork. So many amazing things that I think I may prefer pork to beef at this point. I'm sorry. Pork belly and chorizo are like my second favorite meats, and I absolutely adore them. I think I prefer them to beef at this point. I really do. And then we have corfish. We have corfish, which, to be fair, I haven't tried that much lobster. I'm not super bougie, guys. I'm not super bougie. I'm assuming that lobster is nice, but since I haven't tried it, I'll put it at the top of mid. I know you have to pay a lot of money for lobster, but I'll put it in mid for now. Maybe it's overrated, maybe it's underrated. I need to try it more, personally. Feebas, going straight to the bottom. Feebas is like a dehydrated, depressed Magikarp. And if Magikarp is already bad, I can only imagine how disgusting biting into a Feebas steak would be, if you can even get steak out of a Feebas. Tropius are bananas, and bananas are incredible. So Tropius immediately goes to the top, right? If I pluck a banana from a Tropius's neck, I know I'm gonna have a good time. Seriously, I have bananas every single day. I absolutely love banana. Fantastic. We got, what's your name again? Corsola. Now, again, I need to get more experimental with the whole seafood scenario, so for now, I'll put it in one bite because I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I am totally down to try it. I am not super picky, so I might like it, but I'm gonna put you in one bite for now. Bees are honey. Bees, bears, Battlestar Galactica. Now, I do love bees and bears. Wasn't super into Battlestar Galactica, though, but I do love honey. Honey is a treat for the taste buds, for sure. Cherubi is cherries. Cherubi is cherries, right? Cherubi, I'm going to pretend are cherries, and cherries are delicious. That nice tangy flavor, I love cherries. They're fantastic. That's a treat for the taste buds, too. Rabbits. I have not actually had a rabbit before. I do want to try it, but rabbit meat seems like it might be, I don't know, a bit tough. not super flavorful, not super fatty. It's not gonna have a whole lot of fat on it, so it might have a lot of gristle on it. So I'll put it in mid for now, though that's just from my assumptions, right? It's just from my assumptions. Tepig is literally self-cooking bacon. Top tier. Delicious. Unpheasant. I haven't had an unpheasant before, though I imagine with this kind of bird, it's like eating a pigeon, right? I don't know what kind of bird the unpheasant is based off of, but I imagine eating a pigeon wouldn't be that delicious. And then we have more salad. Again, salad is mid-tier. Very mid-tier indeed. Ducklet. Ducklet goes right next to Psyduck. I feel like Psyduck would be a little bit more tasty than Ducklet because it has that extra fat on it, so it can kind of get that taste melding in when you're cooking it. But I will say they're probably still both delicious, right? Fungus is more mushrooms. Fantastic. Now, people have told me that Vanillite and Vanillish and Vanillux and this entire evolution line isn't actually ice cream. I shouldn't assume that it's ice cream and that it's just ice and it's not gonna taste like vanilla. To this, my counterpoint is, have you ever tasted a Vanillish before? No? Well, how do you know? What if I just add a little bit of vanilla to them? Okay? I'm gonna say, I mean, to be fair, vanilla ice cream is pretty mid. You need something to elevate it. Like, honestly, a really good vanilla could be top tier. Vanillite is not top tier because 5th gen is not really that good of a generation. Sawsbuck, dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna put deer mid tier. I think that's a good place to put it. Now, Shelmet here is, it's like another like oyster thing, right? This actually reminds me of pistachios. I don't know why it reminds me of pistachios, but I'm gonna assume that a Shelmet tastes like pistachios for literally no reason at all. I'm gonna put it really high because the pistachios are delicious. Again, the bunny situation. I'm gonna have to put you next to Lopunny or Baneri or whatever, because I don't really know one way or the other, to be honest. And then we have Go-Go. Now, I've been told that goat is really delicious. Like, I've had a viewer in my Twitch streams, I believe it's Lady J in my Twitch streams, say that they have goat quite a lot and it's really good. I've never tried goat, but I really do want to give it a go. I'm gonna put it in mid for now because I don't know what. I feel like goat would be really, really similar to lamb, so I have high expectations for it. But I don't want to like give it too much of a goat, you know, to begin with, because what if it's underwhelming, you know? I don't want to raise my expectations too much because then I can only be disappointed in that regard, you know what I mean? Now, Swirlix, I'm pretty sure, is just candy floss, which candy floss is nice, but it's basically just airy sugar. You're basically just eating fluffy sugar that gets stuck to your mouth. Which when I was younger, I used to love candy floss, but now I'd say it's more mid. Slurpuff just looks like a cream cake of some kind, which cream cakes are delicious. Like a strawberry shortcake, that's what I'd say a Slurpuff is. And strawberry shortcake is fantastic and so aesthetic too. Seriously, have you seen a Victoria sponge? Oh my god, they're so good looking and delicious, and they're so basically amazing. Seriously, you don't have to like think too much about it. I made a Victoria sponge and it came out fantastically, so I'm very, very looking forward to eating a Slurpuff, of course. Malamar looks like an evil squid, and I feel like the evilness of it would really bring down the taste. You know, like when they say, I don't know, maybe it would corrupt the taste or something like that. It looks kind of mean, but then again, am I being like pokey racist by saying that? By looking at Malamar and judging a book by its cover and seeing that he's evil because he looks a little bit weird? Maybe I am, I don't care. Anyway, Klowitzer comes up next. Again, I haven't tried lobster before, but he does have a very big meaty claw. So I'm gonna put him right to the top of mid, because that is the biggest, meatiest claw I have ever seen in my entire life. And then we have Pumpkaboo. Oh, I think I've had pumpkin like once and I didn't think it was that great. And this is dead pumpkin. So it's probably all like rotted on the inside and like really gross. So I'm not gonna touch this with a 12-foot fork. No, thank you. More big meaty claws. My god, how many big... Okay, wait. No, I'll put him above Kingler, actually. How many big meaty claws are we gonna get today? This is ridiculous. Wishy-washy looks like an anchovy. And I'm gonna be honest, I am someone who will try anything. I am not picky. I don't like anchovies. No, thank you, sir. More lol, more mushrooms. Yes, sir. Yes, please. Mushrooms, I love them now. I wish I used to eat them when I was a kid because I missed out. That one's sweet. Now, going off the name, this is a sweet treat. And this is the closest thing to a grape that I can find. And I love grapes. Grapes are the best fruit. If you freeze a grape, it becomes even more delicious. Don't believe me? Try it. Freeze some grapes, try them out, let me know. Report back with your results. They are delicious. I have never eaten horse meat, but this is horse meat that cooks itself, which has that convenience factor, which we have to factor into this. It would be really unfair of me to not factor in the convenience factor here too. So I want to put you in the high mid, because I don't know, horse meat seems like it would be really tough. Maybe if you like slow cook it. I don't know how you're supposed to eat horse meat, to be honest. And applin. All right, I have a bone to pick with everyone here. Everyone's like, oh, eat applin, eat applin. Applin is literally the worm that sits inside of the apple. The apple is just an apple. I'm not gonna eat the worm. I'm gonna eat the apple, right? But apples in general are delicious. An absolute treat for the taste buds, right? But the applin is the worm that sits inside of the apple. The body of the apple is not the applin, okay? You've learned something here today. Arracuda. What kind of fish is this? I'm gonna just say it's like, I don't know, maybe like salmon, maybe like cod, maybe like bass. I mean, I like all of those fish, so I guess I'll say it's a treat for the taste buds. That's the closest thing I can imagine that it is. Octopus! Again. Really, I mean, like, that's fine, I guess. It's fine, and it's not evil like the other one, so I guess I'll put him in. I'll put him next to Octillery, because I feel like he belongs there. Sinisty! Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. You guys are gonna say, oh, but Patterrz, in the Pokedex entry, it says that if you drink Sinisty, you die, or it's poison, or it steals your soul, or something. Mate, listen. On the quest for the best cup of tea, I will take any risk possible. On the quest for the best cuppa, I will take whatever risk is necessary to complete my mission. And if that means taking a sip of a Sinisty that might potentially kill me, then I gotta do it. I'm gonna say it's a treat for the taste buds now. People might say, oh, but Patterrz, a Pokedex entry. Well, you know what? The Pokedex entry always, you know, it says that Alakazam is smarter than everybody. The Pokedex entry says that Machop has as much strength as 40 strongmen. The Pokedex says that Macargo is as hot as the sun. If Macargo was as hot as the sun, there'd be no life on Earth, okay? Maybe the Pokedex is wrong. The only way to test this is to test it, all right? And then we have ourselves Sirfetchd, which again, more duck, but potentially tougher duck. So I'm gonna put you below the other ducks. But at the same time, Leek is really good too. He has a really big Leek and I like Leek a lot. Have you had like a chicken and leek pie before? Oh my God, they're so good. Seriously, please give them a try. Yeah, I really like leek. Never mind. You know, due to my love of leek, duck and leek together, I feel like is a good combination. So let's go with that. And Al Creamy, I could not put you anywhere apart from number one. Strawberry and cream. Fantastic combination. And it's not just that. You got so many other combinations as well. You got like chocolate variants, you got blueberry variants, you got raspberry variants. Like you got everything, man. You got everything with Al Creamy. That is absolutely delicious. So in fact, I'm inclined to put you like right at the top there. So there you have it. The most delicious Pokemon ranked. I hope you did enjoy this. A little bit of a weird tier list. If you have any suggestions for more in the future, be sure to let me know. Of course, I do stream on Twitch every single day. Make sure that you do check out the Subnoodle Teespring merch store, the Subnoodle clothing brand, the clothing line, linked in the description, along with my Twitter and Instagram. I post on Instagram and Twitter every day. If you're not following me there, you're an idiot. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you want more weird tier lists, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.